It is, but that's always gonna bring it on. We officially live right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so ain't too many people came in. We just went live. I had a notification up, so everybody should be able to see us like right now. So,
Okay. Hey, right.
yeah.
That's what's up.
So, yeah. All right, everybody. We officially live. This is the second video we're doing right now. Of course, y'all know me. I'm Jeremy Jones. I got my homie on with me. Today we pretty much discussing like did Yeezy officially jump over the Jumpman, man? So basically, in a sense, you can't say Yeezy. You can't really mention Yeezy without Jumpman because Jumpman was first. So that's why I got it down at the bottom going Air versus Boost, right? Okay.
Uh, that's almost like saying how they're trying to do the Drake and Michael Jackson comparisons now. Is almost like the same thing.
True, but I feel what people are saying because I know this is a little off mode because we're gonna keep it sneaker related. But I mean, Drake doing his thing, of course, you can't hate. But at the
He
end of the
is.
day, it's two different eras. It's two different eras. You got to keep it 100. It's two different eras on there.
Yeah, true that.
Two,
Exactly.
two,
Just like
it's two
it's two
different
different
eras.
eras. It's two different eras with the Jordan and the Yeezy.
This is true. This is true. So basically, this is what I kind of want to have an open discussion, man. A lot happened this week, man. Yeezy hit us back to back with us. Of course, we had the what's up, yo? We got somebody coming in already, man. But like I said, Yeezy hit us back to back. We had the 700s that dropped
Yeah,
today. Then
I
they
looked at that.
restocked on the other 700s too, because they had a 700 V2, but they also did a restock on Adidas Confirmed today as well of the 700s, the yellow joints. So that and of course, what they hit us with Thursday, where that shoe that was very limited to foam runners, but I guess you can say we can't say a foam runner. We got to call it the net runners.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We already got somebody in the chat. They saying they don't like the yellow ones.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I mean, I don't blame him.
You know what I mean? I can't blame them, but at the same time, no matter how you slice it and dice it, it sold out. It brought attention. And one
Yeah,
thing I want to say about you,
and that's why because of the name that's attached to it. Because
true,
if it wasn't
but
for that,
true, but one thing you can't say about Yeezy is he knows how to bring attention to the he knows how to get his name out there, man. Let's just keep it 100.
yeah, yeah, he does, and you're right. Like I say, he is
And
getting
and like
very close.
and of course, one of our biggest supporters, Kami, right? Super Kami Guru. Like he said,
Exactly.
Yeezy's getting close to the Jumpman. But is he
Yes.
really there yet? You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I think is gonna take not not another colorway. I think it's gonna take a whole different shoe, like a whole different shoe, not the ones he already has out, to put him over that top. It's gonna take a completely different silhouette, completely brand new numbers, everything. And I mean, this is gonna have to be a brand new formula for his shoes and everything, you know. And I believe if he can pull that off, then that just might put him right there to the top.
I'm with Pat Winter on this one, man. I feel like low key he be messing with people though, because it's like I told you when I told you Wednesday when the shoe was dropping, I'm like, dang, is it like anything he I feel like when he put his name on something, I mean, he's a perfect example of like believing in yourself if you really want to keep it 100. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? How
yeah,
they be like, yo, because the thing is, anybody else drop that shoe, we be making jokes, but when he say like, hey, I'm dropping this, he's speaking to existence and keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to keep it 100, man. Like, he keeps people attention. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Like
And
Pat Runner just said, he said he's making a shoe with no line, no logo, and he knew it would sell. But that also brings me back to my point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to keep it 100, like, he's right. You know what I'm saying? When you say Yeezy on something, not saying all his stuff do sell out. Don't get me wrong, right? But at the same time, like those Yeezy 700s, the yellow joints that just dropped on Monday, then they restocked today. Like they ain't obviously sell out like that, but they're gonna sell out. Some stuff take more time, which is expected because that happened with Jordan Brand too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and okay, and that was a good point. I was just gonna bring up the 350s. I don't think that any shoe that's out now is gonna see the success that the 350 saw. You know,
I,
like I said, it's gonna take that next shoe that's gonna push it for him.
but
Yeah,
what is the next? What is the next shoe? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, sell wise, yeah, he may be doing better numbers. Yeah, like I say, if he really wants to take it as the king of shoes, then there's gonna have to be something different than what he's got out, and it can't just be, hey, I'm just putting anything out because I know it's gonna sell because I slap my name on it.
Yeah,
It's
he
gonna
gonna
have to be
take.
more
The thing
substance.
is, the thing is that to say, I'll say this. I'll say this.
LG, mm, I don't know.
I
I
ain't gonna,
kind,
I agree with LG. I don't think
me
he will
too.
overtake him, but it's safe to say, like, if there was a such thing as a runner up, Yeezy's the runner up. You know what
Well,
I'm
I mean,
saying?
who else can you really? Who else can you really say?
I mean, we've had people try, like Allen Iverson had Reebok deal,
Try,
and
like you say, try.
you know what I'm saying.
Well, who else can you
Kobe
really
used to
say?
be with Adidas. You know what I'm saying. People forget, like LeBron is with Nike himself, but let's keep on. Not saying LeBron don't do his thing, but who talks about LeBron's?
That's what I'm saying.
Name me a LeBron,
That's what I'm
name me a
saying. You're saying
LeBron
all these
sneaker.
people. Yeah, you're saying all these people, but none of them have seen half the success that Jordan or Yeezy has seen.
That's what I'm saying.
They've
Name me a
seen
LeBron
success.
sneaker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to say it, like Yeezy. I ain't gonna say he jumped over the Jumpman, but I'm just quoting him because he said it. Remember, he said that, like, he ain't trying to stunt, but the Yeezy just jumped over the Jumpman. But what I'm saying is, he's confident. You got to keep 100. He's confident, and he's
I
always
mean,
believed in himself. He's always believed in
and
himself,
that's
so
what,
you got to keep 100 with
and
that.
and that's always going to be the formula with anything. That's always going to be the sauce.
True,
You got to
true,
have that confidence, and you got to believe in yourself, even if you know that you're putting out some of the most, what is this type stuff.
right, right.
If you have that confidence and and that I know I got this behind you, then
Yeah, and I
anything can work.
know. And to be honest, I had wanted to save these net runners for the last part of the stream, but let's just get right into it, man. We got to start where the topic is hot. We got to drop where it's hot, man. These dropped on Thursday, unexpected. I mean, we found out on Wednesday, and this was a Yeezy exclusive too. If we gonna keep it 100, this was a Yeezy exclusive, so they're limited. And when you say Yeezy exclusive, these wasn't overseas yet. This was just the U.S. drop. You know what I'm saying? Just U.S. only.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I
Uh,
mean,
all in all, I say it is what it is. It's a it's a shoe that was a gimmick. You know, just a. It was. I think it was a what am I trying to say? Something, a place marker. Something put in
yeah,
place
but
just
just
as
think
to
about
hold
it.
people over.
But I think even when they officially drop on the confirm app and with Adidas, they're still going to hold a great value. Like I'm gonna look up on StockX right now to see what they kind of hitting for, because I know at first they was talking some crazy numbers, right? Okay, but you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying. Like right now, let me go. I'm gonna pull up StockX right now and see what they hitting for. But yeah, I know they still going for a pretty penny because they was limited. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like I said, you got to give it to Yeezy, man. He confidence is definitely something we gotta mention that he has. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter how you like it or not, homie is very confident, and you know what I mean. You can't hate on that. Like I mean, sometimes he is a little too cocky, but I mean, hey,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. So right now on these guys, man, let me pull this over. I'm doing a little too much right now for y'all, man. But give me a split second. I'm getting everything straight. But yeah, right now, yeah, these joints is averaging. what $493 on the resale market. But if I wanted my size, which is 700, but they said to go a half size up. So if I wanted a 10 and a half, it's 621. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
rough.
and keep in mind
That's
these was
rough.
$200, so there's
That's
money
rough,
to be
man.
made. And the thing is, a lot of people, I saw the jokes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people thought these were like mittens or some gloves at first. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, that's rough. And does it come in like in a flat box?
nah, it come in that rec. Well, I'm lying. I don't know what type of box they come in because
Because the
honestly,
shoe is flat. It looks
I
flat.
haven't seen the official, like, you know what I'm saying, box slash nobody's got an official review out. You know what I'm saying? Who
Yeah.
name one person you got that's got an official review out. Let's see if we can pull that up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know nobody who's got like an official review. I mean, we've talked about it, but let's see who's really actually did a official review. Like, I don't know nobody who's got them in hand. I know it's gonna happen, but I don't know nobody who's got, yeah, like, see, everybody's got like the screenshot joints over here. You know what I'm saying? We got, you know, yeah, and like I was talking to Honey Flux that dropped the beginning of the week. Like I said, we got this out, but I don't know nobody who's got I don't think there's anybody who has these in hand because one thing about Yeezy supply is I don't know if you ever ordered from there, but shipping is on their own. It's like they on their own time, and shipping is $15, and that don't
Yeah.
mean you getting next day air service. That's regular shipping, and they ship whenever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, that's different. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Yeah. Well, I'm still gonna go air. For me, it's gonna be air for me.
yeah, I mean, in Kanye's defense, Nike and Air has been around a lot longer, and in his defense, he used to be with Air or Nike. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But you see how I mean, it's the same guy that I he believes in himself. He speaks his stuff into existence. So I imagine the meeting at Nike didn't go to well. I don't imagine. I know it didn't go well because that's why he's not there no more. You know what I'm saying? That was
Exactly.
where it all really
You know?
stemmed from. But he
Which is,
he
and I think that's why because they knew at Nike at Air, they knew it was gonna come to something like this.
yeah
you know,
yeah, and it's like
and then Nike.
I wonder do Nike wish they would have kept trying to work with him. What do you think?
I think what it is he took those 350s over to Nike and they said no. You know, I mean,
I ain't gonna say they said no, but I'm gonna
I
say
am,
like,
I am, because like you said, he's not with them. What was it? Why did they stop? What they stop doing business? Because creative differences, right?
yeah.
I'm
Yeah, but
saying,
at the same no, but at the same time, Kanye is a money guy too.
yeah,
Like
but also at the
I'm
same
not
time,
saying he's money as in like he's greedy. My bad for the train in the background that's right outside my house. So if y'all catching that, my bad, y'all. But I'm not saying Kanye's like a money hog, greedy person, but he's living proof where, in my opinion, how I look at him is like he will put all his money up on the line to sell the dream to make it to he's willing to put the risk out for a bigger reward and willing to
oh,
take the risk where if it doesn't work it's like damn my bad, you know what I'm saying?
what does I should be if you're passionate about something? You know. Thank you, Troll.
Troll
Thank you,
Mageddon in the
Troll.
building.
Troll, finally, somebody on my side.
Oh
Finally.
yeah,
Finally, somebody who's
he in
with me.
Vegas where you at, bro? He said
Exactly.
these
Oh,
are the
no wonder. No
definition.
wonder. Okay. Hey, what's up, Troll?
Yeah,
Hey,
he said this is a definition of some BS, yo.
exactly. Exactly. Thank you.
No, if he's talking about
Finally.
specifically
Somebody
about the
said it.
net
Somebody
runners,
said it.
if he's talking about the net runners, I can't argue with it, but at the same
Well,
time,
he said that easy. So he's talking about one in
yeah, he's talking
particular.
about the net runners. Let's keep it 100. Yeah. So I mean,
Exactly.
true. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't pay the resale price. And Troll Mageddon,
I
this is how
wouldn't
me and
pay
Troll
them.
Mageddon really know of each other. We're both not a big fan of the resale world, right? Okay, and I dabble in it. I know he don't rock with it. He know I barely rock with it. So at the same time, so he knows like I'm if I'm gonna pay resale, it's not about to be these guys right here, right? Okay, I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? We got Nike and Jordan got plenty of brick ugly shoes. We just forget about them. That's a fact
Oh
as
yeah,
well. We
that is
this
that
is
is that
that's
is
a fact. That's
anything ACG.
I mean, there's some Jordans that bricks too. You know what I'm saying? That be sitting
Yeah,
like ducks.
Jordan had. Hey, we're not gonna forget Jordan had them boots. Then he had them those trainers too. He had those trainers. They were what? They were like
Man, we
red,
could
black,
think.
and white.
I could think of a lot of things Jordan Brand. You know what I'm saying? But
Them golf shoes.
I mean, that's a different thing, though. That's still appealing to a different audience.
Oh, yeah,
Man, yeah,
yeah,
we got
exactly.
it, Tro.
Well,
I realized you were talking
yeah,
about the soul, the sock was a.
yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
you. I mean, yeah, but I'm just talking as a whole. Like he can pretty much whatever he put his name on. You know what I'm saying? He he's
banana hammock. That's what it
That's what I
is.
told. What did I tell you Wednesday though? I said, like honestly, I'm convinced this dude can sell. Well, what did I say? I said I'm convinced he could sell he could sell pretty much anything. You know what I'm saying? He could sell dang, I had a great example, but it's gonna come to me. I was like, homie can sell pretty much anything when he put his name
Maybe
onto it.
he put himself in that position to be able to. You know, I mean, all these crazy antics and all this stuff that he's doing, it's not for nothing. It's all strategy and marketing, you know.
Yeah,
And he knows if he can stir up enough controversy with himself or somebody else involving himself, he can get what he needs out of it, you know.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, all I can say, all in all, me, I'm gonna just stick with Air. Gonna, I'm
I
always gonna just do
mean,
Nike and just do
I
Air,
love
you know.
at the end of the day, I'm more air, but I respect boost as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I like both. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't
Yeah.
really sit
Yeah.
up here and not. I'm not gonna say like if he drop a nice Yeezy, I ain't gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Yeezys. Like I said, one thing I want to say is like he's a. If anything, I use him as super motivational. You know what I'm saying? He truly came from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? He and well, I'm
Oh
gonna say
yeah.
this. I'm gonna say this. He's a super artistic person. Like you can say that as music. He's very artistic, although he doesn't write his own music, and that's a different topic, different video, different other day. We talking to sneakers. But overall, I'm gonna put him in the artist category, right? I ain't gonna put him with lyrically. I'm not gonna put him with all that because I said it's a different topic, different other battle, and that's a whole different other video with whole different other people as well. And I'm not gonna pick on him for that. But if we're gonna talk specifically about his sneakers, then yeah, you know what I'm saying. He's still that guy. You know what I'm saying. The six ring. I
Six
had a
ring
pair of six
Jordans.
ring
Yeah.
Jordans though. I had a pair of six
Yeah,
ring Jordans though.
we're gonna leave that in the closet. We're
They
gonna leave
hit
that
or
one in the
miss,
closet, deep in
but
the
at
back.
the time when I got the six ring Jordans, I didn't know that nobody was checking for six ring Jordans because you know,
Well, that was,
you, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if you remember when we was in school, nobody went by the numbers of Jordans. We just went by they was, hey, did you get the new Jordans or not? We didn't know that it's not that they didn't have numbers. We didn't know. You know, we wasn't aware. And if we knew about the numbers, we didn't care about the numbers. We was like, did you get the new J's? You know what I'm saying? That was
Mhm.
our mind. You know what I'm saying? Do you remember when Cameron said it too? He remembered a time where people didn't go by the numbers. He said he didn't remember when Jordans didn't have numbers. They had them. We just didn't know. You remember that?
Yeah, it was always just like this was the fifth generation to come out.
Yeah, like now we know by the numbers, but like I said back then, you know what I'm saying? I know you ain't know all the numbers growing up because I ain't know all the numbers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know what the
Hmm.
hell, you know what I'm saying? You just pull to the mall and be like, because this was a time where Jordans didn't instantly sell out because you know the parents and the people that raised us wasn't paying those $100 sneakers. You know what I'm saying? My dad cussed me out every time I asked for them joints. You know what I'm saying? Kanye sold us all on the Apple Music event. Oh, don't get me started on the Apple Music, bruh. Don't get me started on the Apple Music joint, man. He said he sold us all on the Apple Music event where he just sat on a bed for like 2 hours, no face, lip sync, then again while he stood on the porch of his house. That's a fact, though. It's living proof. He is right.
That
That's
is.
why I
That
said
is.
Kanye. That brings me back to my point. Kanye can sell anything, man. I'm. What can he not? Because the thing is, how he had two events in Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. It could have been more, but I think it was two events in Atlanta and then one in Chicago before the official album release. But these were all supposed, and he kept pushing the date back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really want to touch
Mm-hmm.
on the music, but we're gonna touch on the music. You know what I'm saying? Like this further proves my point. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Kanye can really literally this dude is he's funny when you really think about it. I don't know if it's confidence because he even said, like some people say he cocky, some people say he confident, but I think it's a mixture of both. But yeah, this is the same dude that can literally sell us anything. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say us, but I say us as a whole. But whatever he drops, he
Exactly,
always
Pat.
gets people.
Exactly,
He
Pat.
gets people attention.
Exactly.
He knows how to get people attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So hey, let's just close it. Go ahead and close this Kanye, this whole boost thing, because the flatness came out. I'm over him. Whatever. Like I say, I'm Nike. Let's just, can we discuss something new? We know Kanye has antics, and we know what he's gonna do. You
I
know.
mean, where you want to take it then? Where you want to take it, bro?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what
We
else
can go
Nike
to.
got going on.
I mean, Nike. What dropped on Nike today? You know what I'm saying? I think we had the Jordan ones that dropped yesterday. Let me look on the sneakers app and see what dropped today. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah.
thing. That's another thing. Oh, they dropped the Jordan 5 and it was the Moonlights, and they're trying to sell it to us as something that was new, but they had already dropped these once before, and I put that in my video I dropped this morning. You know what I'm saying? Like these Moonlights have been out before. You know what I'm saying? Under another name, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Well, can you bring them up for the people who
Most definitely,
don't
most
know
definitely.
what
Let
these
me pull
moonlights
them
are?
up. Let me pull these guys up, man. But the Jordan 5 Moonlights is what dropped today, and which brings me to another thing. Jordan 5 seem to not be as popular.
No, no, no.
You know what I'm
That's true.
saying?
It's
It's not.
it's
I personally like it, right? But at the
yeah,
same
but
time,
I can see it's almost dragging right behind the Concord, the 11s. You know, they're kind of
I can't. Concourse is a popular sneaker, bro. What you
no.
talking
Let's
about?
not say popular. I mean, let's not say Concord. Let's just say the 11s. You know, because they went through that phase where they were just dropping all these crazy colors, like
Jordan,
the
I'm with Troll on this, man. Troll said he loves the fives for some reason. I'm a Jordan 5 guy as well,
it's
right?
not
Okay.
it's not a
I
bad
think
shoe.
it's not a bad sneaker, but and this is the thing too. This is where it separate. In my opinion, this is a shoe that really separates a true sneakerhead versus an actual like hype beast. And as much as I'm not a fan of the hype beast, they're needed because you know what I'm saying. I'm used to. I ain't gonna say they're needed, but I'm used to them. You know what I'm saying. But like I said, a Jordan 5 is a sneaker where it really separates. Do you love them or hate them? Like
They
not too many
do,
people have
they
Jordan
do,
fives in their collections. You know what I'm saying?
they do virtual hybrid.
It looks like Virtual Hybrid said, to be honest,
Yeah,
people kind of look
yeah,
past Jordan 6 and 7's
yeah.
golden moment
Which,
pack.
which was a good pack.
Let me look that up just so I know, for reference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, people. That's the thing too. This shows how long you've been in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, when you talk, yeah, these are nice. Pull up
mm-hmm,
an image on these ones. These is nice. This is
mm-hmm.
what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, people definitely look past these guys.
Especially those sevens, those sevens for me, man.
Oh, let me pull up the sevens on these guys. But these is nice though. These are
Yeah,
nice.
they are.
Let me see what the sevens hitting for. Oh, okay, cool. It's the same concept basically.
Yeah.
It's the same concept as just yeah. There's a 6 version and there's a 7 version. Got you. But I'm with Troll on this one. I'm a 5 guy though. We're gonna take it back to the fives. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. I think of the Bel Air fives off rip. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because Fresh Prince, he always wore fives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Which
get
one? But which ones? Which Fresh Prince? The no lace or
nah.
the
I don't like that they did a
no?
no
Well,
less.
those yeah, those were grapes. Those are technically grapes, right?
No, yeah, those, it's just the grapes with no laces,
No
and then you
laces,
can
but they
poke
were
and you
calling the
can
Fresh
poke your
Prince.
own. And they didn't
And then you
have
got
no
the Bel
holes,
Air.
but they still left it where you can basically alter the sneaker. So it's like, I'm not dumb. You're not gonna sell me another pair of grapes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not dumb. You're not gonna sell me another pair of grapes and thinking that like, hey, yeah, hey guys, these are the grapes, but these are the Fresh Prince version. Like,
Yeah.
no.
That's like
The
saying
thing
that's
is,
almost like saying
I
mom
had
and
the
mama.
I had the grapes. I had the grapes, and I sold them joints.
One's 4, 5, 6, 13s on my shit. The newer. Honestly, we've already had this discussion that the
What
Jordans
you
stopped at 14. The Jordans they stopped at 14.
facts,
That's it.
facts,
Nobody was really checking for nothing
facts,
after 14. You know?
facts. But Troll says 1, 4, 5, 6, and 13 are shit. The newer Jordan 34s through 36 are freaking awesome, are freaking
Well,
beast to hoop in.
okay, troll. Yeah, like you said, because they aren't made to be played in anymore. They don't
Yeah,
make them for basketball anymore. They
yeah,
make
but
them.
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna disagree with Troll on this. I'm gonna agree, but I'm gonna agree to disagree. The newer ones may be better to hoop in, but ones and fours are always going to be on somebody's hit list.
Come
Jordan
on, man.
ones,
Exactly.
Jordan ones, timeless sneaker. Jordan 4, timeless sneaker. Jordan
Jordan
6,
4.
depending on what you like, timeless sneaker. Jordan 13, definitely gotta have those in the pair of the collection. You know what I'm saying? Like 13s.
He said every pair. That's pretty much that everybody hitting for. Everybody want.
That's what I'm saying. Like I get what he's saying. He's thinking
Yeah,
hoop
yeah,
wise. Oh, he said. Oh, let me see. It says, no, I'm saying they are shit. The
exactly.
5 I mentioned are before my favorite. Okay, I got you. My
Yeah, see,
bad.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I was reading too at first. And I'm saying, yeah, nobody's checking for anything past the 13s and 14s.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. He's right. My bad. I read it wrong. My bad, troll. But yeah, 1 through 14 is pretty much. I know. I'm gonna speak for myself. 1 through 14 is pretty much all I ever check for, and I think that's just the average. Anything after that is like, dog, like you know what I'm saying? It's a
You gotta
Jordan,
have
but
almost like a special taste. You know.
yeah, and that's how I instantly know when somebody's into sneakers, or they've been into sneakers, or haven't been into it. Like people who know of me know I'm into sneakers. Somebody will pull up like, "Yo, I got these," and I'll be look, they be Jordan, and I'll be like, "Yo, if it went 1 through 14, I'd be like." I didn't say it out loud. Well, I probably did back in the day. I'd be like, yo, why'd you get these? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you get these joints? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, at the end of the day, sneakers are definitely everybody's preference. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and that's me. I'm a personal preference guy, and me,
yeah,
I'm always gonna go for what I like, not for what society or the consumer
yeah.
says
You
is
know
the
me.
best thing.
I never been fully 100% about the hype. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
but,
and that's what it's
yeah,
got to be about. You got to
yeah.
be your own
I
man, be
mean,
your own person.
the thing it just to me, I feel like it just happens to be the shoes I like. It just happen to be hype sneakers. I would like them whether they be hype or not. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
All right, so we got virtual hybrid coming in. It says 6 are my favorite. To be honest, I love the Jordan 6
We
wheats.
just saw the Jordan 6 wheats. They're just on the Google image when you pulled it up. I just saw those.
Great segue. I want to put in about these Jordan 6 wheats. Right? When you talk Jordan 6 wheats, what does that make you think of?
Khaki. You think so?
The Travis Scott khakis. So the
Yeah,
thing
it's
is,
good.
nobody was really checking for the wheats, but when you put the Travis Scott on the joint, everybody loves them now. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull up the wheats. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and they did it wrong because I guarantee you, had they dropped the mochas before they dropped the Travis Scott ones, the mochas probably wouldn't have done as good. They would have done good, but not as good because everybody was grabbing those only because they couldn't get their hands on the the TS ones.
Yeah. So we got the Jordan 6 wheats, you
Uh,
know, a shoe that not too many people really check for. Resale value on these is averaging about $300. Expensive, but not bad. But now if we pull
affordable,
up,
affordable
yeah,
everyday shoe.
yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't want to pay that, but at the same time, if you really a true fan, you'll go after these. You know what I'm saying? But then we think of the
I don't
British
think it's
Cats.
I don't think it's breaking the bank. I don't think it's too unreasonable.
But what's the difference when you put these up? What what's the
Nothing.
difference?
They're actually less. They're actually less than the original khakis.
That's a size 3.5 though. But yeah,
Oh, okay,
oh shit,
okay.
oh these joints really don't drop though. Oh, snap, I ain't been paying attention. Okay,
See what I'm saying, man.
this was some. I guess they wasn't really. I guess they really wasn't a fan of these. I got these in the collection, and I paid not that. I paid a little bit more than that, but I should have known they wasn't gonna. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised that these.
I
They.
mean,
I guarantee you, in a couple months, these are gonna go up though.
he's dropping too consistent. More shoes, better silhouettes. For these are only going to get pushed farther into the background.
Yeah,
For long,
I feel
for
like they'll come up though. You don't think so?
uh, this
I'm trying to
this
pull up the Jordan
Jordan
Six
Six
champ.
champagnes. Okay, right
Oh,
there. Yeah.
you talking about these joints? These are the
What's
sixes.
on your
Yeah.
computer? Why it look like that? Why these shoes so
Nah,
smushed?
that ain't my computer. That's StockX. I'm gonna pull it up on another. I'm gonna pull it up
Yeah, I'm
somewhere else.
saying, man, that they smushed the shoe together.
Yeah, that's StockX. That ain't my
Sometimes
computer, bro.
like a baby shoe.
Don't disrespect my computer. It's old, but it worked. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull it up on Google though. I'm gonna pull it up on Google real quick. See if I can pull up the Champagne Sixes. But yeah, don't disrespect the boy computer like that, man. But
Nah,
I get
nah.
the image. The image did look horrible, but these guys, they alright. They nice. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
I don't think I
if they
could
would have
have them
slept,
in the collection because it's not that I don't think they're not nice, but I know I wouldn't wear them all the time. You know what I'm saying?
if they would have slapped like some yellow on them, then you could have just called them the Oregon Sixes because they look like they look like they could be Oregon shoes.
Yeah, but it's all that it's like the material is different too though.
Oh yeah.
Troll says the hype shoes are literally at times better because they do something special and different with the shoe. They oftentimes switch up the box presentation too. I don't think it's just the hype.
Oh,
It's true.
you mean like the off white dunks?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's what he means.
That's
Like off white, anything where they take that extra, like
something. Yeah, that definitely comes
yeah,
to
they
mind.
take that extra hype on the joint, which is it. It's a love hate for me because, like, I mean, yes, trolls right. It's nice, but at the same time, that means that makes everybody
Well,
want it.
okay.
But
Well,
I
okay.
think that's the goal, though. That's the goal.
Let's do this like last week when Kami said that he hit for his off white dunks, but when he got them, they took they had taken the top cover. So that alone puts value on just the box. I guarantee you can go on eBay right now and find just the box for at least $200. That's more than what the shoe was.
I,
You know.
I'm not doubting you, but I'm telling you, I wouldn't pay that though. He said he want those Travis Scott sixes so bad, but I'm not too worried about the fakes. but you're too worried about the fakes. Which Travis Scott sixes you want? You want the British khakis, or do you want the original olive colorway?
Yeah.
Yeah, which ones? Because you know it's two different versions. You know what I'm saying? Which ones you
Look, and
want?
speaking of, let's pull up the new ones he's coming out. The Air Max One that he's getting ready to drop. He's getting ready to drop like a bluish, teal, and black color, and he's also it's like a khaki color. He loves the khaki.
My bad. I typed in.
So you see the it's the fourth one, the fourth pair
Or
on the
these?
top row. No, like those that's a pair of them. The ones beside them, that's a see. That's the next one he's getting ready to drop.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what's your thought on those?
Right now, I can't lie. I'm not loving them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in love with them.
I mean, he's just known for the backwards Nike sign at this point, you know.
I mean, yeah, true. That it
See,
kind of
like
gets
look at that.
annoying. It's kind of annoying too. You know what I'm
What the
saying?
Nike sign? The backwards Nike sign?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's okay, but it's like I get it. It's different, but let me see if they actually got them in StockX or anything. No, they ain't got them pulling up in StockX just yet. They got a timer when he's supposed to. No, they ain't on StockX just yet.
they're
Yeah,
not even. They're only showing small images of them and stuff, you know.
yeah, it's just one of those like a rumor type thing. Got you.
But and speaking on hype, speaking on the rumor stuff, like the Dior, the Jordan Dior's too, you know, all this stuff that's dropping, you know, those are gonna be.
We got the UA master in the building, and he just told Kami, "Don't be scared to go for the UAs." And for me, you know what I'm saying? I don't hate on anybody or whatever they're doing because you're gonna spend your bread wherever you want to spend it. But one
Yeah,
thing I can say about Troll is that he's brought up is you truly, honestly can't tell the difference, right?
it's
Okay.
all in the eye of the beholder, you know.
Yeah, it's like back in the day they were horrible, but now from what I've seen from his content alone and other people's content, I'm just like, honestly, I use their content just to see whatever somebody's claiming to be real to see to compare. You know what I'm saying? That's what I will say I like about the UA community. They're very helpful because even if you're not gonna cross over to the UA side, they're still a good tool to use for like if somebody's trying to scam you. So they're definitely needed as well because that's been its own community as well. So
Hmm.
Kami, when he was talking about the Jordan sixes, he was talking about the British khaki joints. I
Yeah,
got you. Valid.
yeah. And it's not an ugly shoe, you know.
Yeah. I mean, the British khaki joints right now, Kami, though, they look like they're not too bad on the resale market. You might want to jump on those guys right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what your size is, but and I'm not encouraging you to, if you want to go UA or you want to go uh real, you know what I'm saying? Either way, it looks like it's a win-win right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Only
if you
thing that's
got
you know you just gonna get them for a slightly better price if you go the UA way, you know.
yeah, UA, you're probably gonna get a better deal on the UA world, but at the same time, I think it's safe to say, can you really? The question is, can you really tell who can really tell the difference? Like, who knows the difference between
I'm
real
not a
versus
six
fake?
fan. I'm not really a Jordan 6 fan, so
Come on, man,
I don't really
really?
check for them like that. I don't really know all the colorways like that. I'm just not a fan of that hard plastic on the tongue. I don't know.
Yeah, like so. Why not, man? I mean, I'm a hit or miss with the Jordan sixes.
I'm a miss completely.
Come on, man.
I must have missed the boat on those things, man.
Yeah,
Sheesh, man, those things are rough, man.
yeah. Troll brought up another point.
Troll,
Not,
man,
not,
you bringing us some very
this is
hot
why,
points.
honestly, this is why Troll, arguably, I could say Troll is the person I respect in the sneaker game. If he even considers himself a part of it, I'm glad he put his information out there because troll is something that I didn't know how to word it or do the proper video or do on the level of what he did. I don't know if you've seen his content before, but he does.
No, I'll definitely subscribe and check them out. I'm getting ready to start my
Yo, when I
my
tell
page.
you, and you know me, I don't like to put other people's name in my mouth. I don't like to mention other people. But when he
No,
drops the video, when I tell you go get pop before you watch his content, just go and grab you a drink and some popcorn because you know what I'm saying. I just talk in front of the camera and drop a video. This dude, even if he does that,
Troll is
I
here in
can't,
Vegas, right? You said
yeah, he's in Vegas, but
me and him.
he can tell a story, and I'm not saying like
I'll touch
lies.
bases.
I'm
Yeah,
saying like he knows how to deliver a story tremendously, like to the point where it's like there's never a dull moment. Like
okay.
every
All
video
right,
he
I'll check
drops,
them out. I'll check them out.
yeah,
But
definitely
back
check
on,
out Troll's channel, man. If I ain't
back
never
on
heard.
topic. But yeah,
But like
so
he said, yeah, Nike's lacking consistency across the shoes is making, and it's easier for UAs. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. He's right. Nike's inconsistent with the quality of their product. There's nothing, to be honest, we can point out little flaws here and there, but that's at the end of the day, to sum it up, they're not consistent because we can go get two size 10s from Foot Locker, and there's probably going to be some differences between the two.
yeah,
And Nike had, and to be honest, Nike don't have an answer for it. Like to keep it
well,
one,
that can go with different manufacturers,
in
right?
my opinion, right? Because you know how they
When
like
when you
everybody
just
play
chuck
that
that
shoe
up,
game. This is just my opinion.
when you just chuck that up to different manufacturers,
Yeah, that too. But at the end of the day, they're big enough now where they can clean it up if they want to. They can clean it up. It's not gonna be cheap to clean it up,
well,
but they
yeah,
can.
of course, Kami, they're not cheap. But I'm just saying, if you go the UA way, you could probably get them for maybe probably retail at this point still. You know, you could probably the UH you can get for maybe a little bit over or
Yeah, I don't
at
know how
just that
good
retail.
you're.
Like I said,
I'm
I'm
with
not
my
really in
homie
the
on this.
UA world. I'm not really in the UA world, so I don't know. But just from
Yeah,
seeing what I've seen,
I
I
think
think
if you got some negotiation skills, you may be able to. You know what I'm saying? Because people, let's face it, if ain't nobody checking for the shoe, and the people who paid that extra money to try to make some money, if they see that there's no money to be made, they're only going to hold on for so long. If we're
you
gonna
mean
keep it
like this. You mean like the undefeated mishap? you
which
know,
one? Because which one? Because we can. I
what
can
they
think
thought it
of.
was gonna, what they thought it was gonna work. When the only ones that really did anything and took off were the Gucci undefeated 97s. You know,
Like I said, man, and people. That's the one thing about the single community. Things are always up and down. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said it's really it's like the sneaker market if you really think about it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we've
yeah.
been live for already 43 minutes, man. I'm surprised. That's why on live time goes by quickly, man. I'm hoping
It
everybody
does.
can hear me okay. I'm hoping the quality is good from last stream. You know what I'm saying? This is my
All right.
second live stream. So I'm hoping y'all are enjoying this, man. This is something different I'm bringing to the channel. Of course, I had to introduce my homie. We didn't do proper introductions in the beginning. We just kind of rolled right into it. So if you do want to introduce yourself, D, go ahead and let them know who you is. You know, let them know what you're about because he about to start doing his own YouTube thing too. We just been trying to get things together as well, but this is something we definitely trying to bring on a weekly basis. So
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead and let
yeah.
them know what's up, man.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So I'm based here in Vegas too. I'm gonna be go by Devin Dunks. You know, it'll just be me and Jeremy will be doing like little weekly reviews on topics of shoes and other things, fashion, whatever. Just comes up, just talking, just random stuff. Yeah, I am gonna be starting my page. I haven't really got the name yet. I'm still thinking of all that, coming up with the content and all that. But yeah, I'll definitely have a couple pair of shoes on there. I'll be doing a little live. I'll be doing some shoe reviews too, and yeah, and then it'll all come together at the end of the week, for me and Jeremy to do our lives. So yeah, just like I say, just give me another week or two. Be patient. I should have everything up, and you guys can start subscribing, and I'll start sending out my subscriptions to all you guys. So yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He want to work on his channel, man. My biggest thing, and one thing I can say about this, with me knowing him since like middle school, literally, which is where we met. Whatever I say to him, if I say something behind his back, I'm gonna say it to his face, so he know I ain't gonna hide nothing. One thing I'm gonna tell you, man, you just got to start. I think you're just overthinking things. Like I told you before, you're not going to know until you actually start. But hey,
Yeah,
you start, but at the same time, start when you're ready. I'm not going to force
yeah,
you and like, I'm not going to
yeah,
throw
yeah,
you
yeah.
out in the river and tell you to go swim
No,
if you ain't
no,
never
of
learned
course.
it.
I actually approached you, you know,
Yeah,
just so you
exactly. You
guys.
know what I'm
That's a
saying? Yeah,
little gem for you guys. When you guys look back, you know, at these early videos, you guys will know how I got my start. You know.
true, true. So it looked like
All right.
Kami, he got, I don't hate the UA game. I tried out a pair and felt they wasn't as comfortable. Okay, so he's basically saying in so many words the quality he wasn't impressed with the UAs, which you gotta expect that. I would hope, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But from
They're
what
not
I'm
using the
hearing
same quality
also,
leather. They're not using the same quality leather. They're not going to be using the same exact material. They can make the shoe look exactly the way it's supposed to look, but it's not
yeah,
going to
so he
say they're
said he
going to use
walked
it.
he walked a few miles in them, and you know what I'm saying. And to be honest, I'm glad he could tell because honestly, I don't. As far as I know, and this could be wrong, I don't have any UAs in my collection. As far as I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what I'm saying. Nobody gets it right perfect all the time. As far as I know, everything better be 100% authentic. But I say that to say that with the sneakers I do have, not all of them are super duper comfortable either, but also a lot of people say that across the board. So I would
So,
hate to get a pair of UAs and really tell the difference. You know what I'm
so let's
saying?
do this. I got a question. And audience, feel free to chime in also. So say this: if you were to go after a pair of shoes, you know, obviously, you know, they're gonna be on the resale market. Let's just use that as an example. And you did get a pair of UAs. What would you do at that point? Would you mark them useless? Would you try to sell them to get like what you pay for them back? Would you give them away? Like, how would you treat a pair of UAs, especially if they still looked identical, felt identical, smelled identical? You know, how would you treat them? Only thing is, they're just UA, but only you and the person you got them from know that. You know, how would you treat that?
Okay, valid question. You know what I'm saying? What do you do with UAs if you no longer want them? To sum it up, right? Is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? That's a valid question because some people say, that's the thing. It's okay buying UAs, but you
Mm-hmm.
can't get rid of them.
All right. It's okay buying UAs until it's you with the UAs. You know, and that's what I'm saying. How some people feel about it. You know.
Yeah. So that is a good question because that is the biggest thing people always concern. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. What happens if you get a pair of UAs and you're like, hey, I'm not really feeling them? Then what do you do?
You just let them sit there as a paperweight, or do you
Yeah, you
move
know what I'm
them?
saying? Because
You know.
to be honest, I mean, I guess you can say, you can't sell them, but do
I
people
mean,
not sell them?
and then you can, but then that just means that
But you
you're
gotta.
passing.
The thing is, do you keep the integrity and say like,
That's
hey, these are
that's what I'm
UAs,
saying.
or do
So
you
you're
use
only
it?
passing that toxicity on to the next person that the person did to you. So you know better than the person who did it to you. You know, because
Yeah,
you knowingly did it. You know, unless you put out a disclosure that hey, these aren't
yeah,
these aren't
yeah. I'm with you. If you
legit.
say like, hey, these are UAs and you sell them, I think it's okay. But I don't want you to pass them off as being like
Yeah,
authentic when you know they're not
just
authentic.
to try to make a
But
profit. You know?
how many people? What if there's some people out there, and I'm pretty sure it is, that saying like they're not going to be able to tell anyway.
Yeah. Oh,
And they
come
just
on
do
now,
it.
man. I guarantee you that's at least you got at least 5% of the community that's doing that. I guarantee you. You know,
Right.
and they're doing this to these people like veterans in the game know new fish. You know.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like me, like I can. there's nothing more I can't tell when somebody who hasn't been to, and I don't hate because you got to start somewhere. But I
Mm-hmm.
can tell when like I know when they talk to me like I'll sound like a scientist or something with the sneakers, and I'm just like I don't honestly. I'd be like, man, let me be quiet because I'm sounding like I don't have a life. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean,
virtual
you're just
hybrid brings
passionate
up
about what you know. You know.
yeah, virtual hybrids got Jordan ones. I love them, but they are the most uncomfortable shoe that he's ever worn. And I will say this: there definitely isn't much soul in those guys. And I'm flat footed. I told you guys this last week. I'm flat footed. While they're not super uncomfortable to me, but I mean, I wouldn't work out or run in them guys or anything like that. I mean, it's definitely a thing that yeah, Jordan ones, they're definitely more towards to look. And if I remember correctly, Jordan himself, who played in them, and a lot of people may not know this, and this may just be off the mode. He wore two different size shoes. It's like he would wear a size 13 and then he would wear the next size up, I believe. I'm not don't feel free to correct me on the sizes, but I know he wore two different sizes. One shoe was bigger than the other. But
Mm-hmm.
when he
Yeah,
got through playing in
that's
those
what I
Jordan
think.
ones, he would have to take them off because his foot was bleeding inside the shoe. But that's how hard he was, into the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Troll guy, usually there's literally it's all in someone's head. I agree with Troll on this as well. You know what I'm saying? And I will say this, I may be that person where it may be all in my head too, because once I realized it didn't come from, that stamp of approval of authenticity, like it automatically bothers me too. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
that's how I was trying to get at when I was saying how would you treat that shoe? Because whatever is a shoe that you really wanted and you were dead set on getting, you whether you bought them straight up, whether you put money to the side for that shoe, however you got them, you finally got them in your hand, only to find out that they're not authentic shoes, you know? And I mean, obviously, that's gonna crush the majority of us, you know? Who will
yeah,
crush the majority of us, and it just puts the whole shoe off for you. Like, you don't even want to look at it, you know?
I think
That's how far it goes for some people, you know?
it's one thing knowing if you buy the sneaker knowing it's not real, but then it's one thing paying somebody a stupid dumb price and then finding out they're not real. I don't care if they didn't know and if it was an honest mistake, I'm still upset. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you too, troll. Like I say, I'm sure that it's the same shoe, the same quality, everything's there. But just from the integrity standpoint, for some people, it's gonna just make them. It's just gonna put a bad taste in their mouth about the whole shoe, And it's just like you just don't even want to you don't even want the shoe anymore, real or not,
Yeah,
Because
true.
like this is the experience that I get from it, so I don't even know what to trust anymore.
This is
But me
true.
personally, if I was to do that and I got a rep, I'm still wearing it. That's just me. If I was getting a
I
UA, I'm
mean,
still
yeah,
wearing
if you
it.
really want the shoe and you know you're not finna sell it,
So and then also, what would qualify it as UA? Just because qualifying as UA could mean it didn't technically meet Nike's approval.
yeah,
You
that's
know,
what I think we're really separate. It's like basically it's the same to me, UA means it's the same exact sneaker, but Nike doesn't have the accountability for
yeah, and that's only because what say just because one stitch is off, and that would throw the whole shoe out.
it. Ain't
But that's
it could be spot on. From what I'm seeing now with the UAs, they're spot on, but the only difference is Nike only authorized say like Nike say like, all right, we only run 30,000 pairs, but there's still 5,000 pairs lingering around. What are you gonna do with them? Yeah, Nike saying like only 30,000. But see, that's the thing. Nike can't keep up with the count though, because once they all out, it's like you can't say I didn't buy this from you. That's what I
Mhm.
think. If allegedly, to the back, in my opinion, right? I don't think Nike can tell. I don't think Nike can legit check.
Well, now
That's
they
my
can.
thing.
Well, I mean, well,
No,
clearly
they can't.
they get it.
Okay,
They
okay,
know they get a list of every serial number on that shoe, so every shoe that's sold, they know. But how are they really knowing that UA shoes serial number isn't one of theirs? How they know? Hey, that's not ours.
yeah. I'm saying, how do they know though?
Me,
How
like
do
I
they
say,
know?
Me to answer my question, I would keep them. Like I say, because how would you know? How would
Yeah,
how
that's
would
what I'm
the
saying. If
how would they make it?
that
I know.
that's one thing I want to point out too is I feel like Nike should have stepped up a long time ago, and like
To do
it's
legit
obviously a
checks.
problem. Yeah, can Nike legit check?
How would they be able to legit check?
It's their product. You don't think they should know about it?
Well, of course, but that just goes back to how are they gonna to legit check? Are they gonna get every shoe and
I
legit
mean,
check
it.
them?
I think that all these other companies who didn't even make the shoe say they can legit check it. StockX says they can legit check. Goat says they can legit check. eBay says they can legit check. Why can't the official company do it?
Well, coming out of the factory, they are legit checked. That's why they go into the stores.
But at the same time, you don't think they should have a separate? Now that they know that other people are mimicking their product, you don't think they should have an actual service to say like, "Hey guys, we know other people are selling our product." Because once you own, it's like me. I own this red cup, right? I own this
Hmm.
red cup. Like I own this red cup, but who's to say it's like, hey, Jeremy, lady, buy the cup off you for $20? I'm gonna sell it to you for $20, knowing I paid $3 for it. It's not illegal, but shouldn't I be able to send this back to the solo company? My bad. Let me show y'all here. Shouldn't I be able to sell this back to the solo company and be like, hey, guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. It's probably a bad example to use, but what I'm saying is Nike should have something on it that only they should know. I don't want to know what it is. They legit check. Keep it in house. We can call it. What's the word am I looking for? We can call it a. They can have something on the sneaker that only they know and nobody in the company can take it, which you're gonna do it. But you know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to take it outside the company, and only you guys can do it. But they would be so busy that they know they would have to. They probably wouldn't even be able to make sneakers no more because it would be so busy getting stuff legit checked. Troll says, I've had both pairs and the quality is the same. Even Nightwing has compared them and said it's the same materials. He knows this. Exactly. Nightwing is another person too who does reviews as well, Devin. Like, he's
Hmm.
pretty much he's got very good content too. So, like I said, Troll is on to something, and I'm kind of with I've always rocked with Troll from day one, as far as like, have I stepped into the UA world? No. But he's also
Would
brought
you?
up so many valid points where I would never battle him because he's right.
Would,
You know,
would you step to the UA world? Because you technically never answered the question. How would you treat them? What would you do with them? Well, I mean, we already had a past experience with
if
you.
I
I know of
stepped
you.
if I stepped into the
You
UA
already had that.
world, if I personally stepped into the UA world, I would not actually sell them to I wouldn't resell them at all. And it would have to be a shooter I absolutely positively want to just 100% rock all the time. But
So just like a beater, just like a little quick beater, but it's still like
yeah,
it's
it would
beat.
have to be a beater. But see, the reason I don't
So
step because if it's a beater, then for me it's like, I didn't really want it anyway. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
let's take it. Let's do this then. With the let's keep it on the UA thing. Would you go with something that's as simple but it's heat right now as the dunk? Would you go with something like that in the UA? Like obviously it's available, but is it really a pair of dunks really worth $700? Some Syracuse orange dunks, are they really worth $700? So I'm saying, is that worth going to the UA World for? Because you really want the shoe, but I'm not paying $700 for a white and orange low top shoe. You know?
You're pulling my hair right now, man. I'm gonna be honest. I still want to step to the UA world because I don't want it that bad enough. But I understand what
Well,
you're
no,
saying.
but I'm saying I'm just using
If
that as an
if
example.
if I wanted that bad enough, what would I do? Honestly, that would be a hard decision. I can't. I don't even think I can answer the question right now, and I don't. I could have an answer, but I don't have an answer.
Yeah.
Cole says, "Since when have Jordans ever been comfortable? To be honest, you got to break them all in." He is another valid point by Troll, man. This dude, he's
Hmm.
right. Jordan
Yeah.
fours, you got to definitely break those in. You know what I'm saying? Jordan ones, I don't really necessarily have to break in, but fours, you definitely got to break those in. 11s, you got to break those in. Those eights I
Hmm.
just wore today, you got to break those in. Sixes, you got to break those in. So overall, in general, yes.
So just say what he said earlier: ones, twos, is it ones, twos, threes, fours, sevens, sixes, 13s. You got to break them all in. Let's just say
Pretty
that.
much, yeah. I think Jordan 10s is the one number where I don't think Jordan officially played in because that's where he went off and played baseball and decided to
Exactly. Troll.
come back. But the
You're right.
tens, but the tens are comfortable. What the troll says, you can either sell a UA for super duper garage sale prices and say it's UA or trash. But there's people saying UAs as UAs to people who want UAs for cheap. True.
Yeah, there's a market. Yo, yeah, there's definitely
Yeah,
a
it's
market.
its own.
Probably
It's
a
its
bigger.
own
It's,
market.
it's probably a bigger market almost than the authentic market at this point. Because people
Yeah,
want heat for cheap. And if they can do that, whether it being getting it off somebody for cheap or getting it unauthorized for the price that they wanted at, you think they're gonna go? What do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna choose the latter. They're gonna choose, to go with what they can get for cheaper, and it still looks the same
I
as that
mean, yeah,
seven
you
hundred
got to
dollar.
get the you got to get the best bang for your buck. And if that's something you truly want and you want to wear, and you're not gonna resell it, then I can't, I can't, I can't knock them. That's why I will never ever diss anybody who rocks all UAs or anybody who goes after UAs. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, they arguably could be considered the true sneakerhead.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. They got a bigger market than the actual authentic market.
True,
Because like I
true.
say, you got more people that want stuff for cheap or for less than people that actually say I'm willing to pay that price.
Well, we got virtual hybrid, and he says the soles feel so thin I can feel everything I stand on through the bottom. I think he's referring to the Jordan ones, and if he's referring to the Jordan ones, I absolutely positively agree. There are definitely some thin soles on those joints, man.
Yeah, so
So
okay.
Kwame's got it was rubbing my ankle until it bled in and away
Dang,
other Nikes did. So he think
dang,
he's talking
man,
about his joint.
you stay away from those shoes.
Yeah, but I say, yeah, you find something else to wear, bro. You can't wear them all. You can't wear them for Jordan 1. Some sneakers, right? Some Jordans. And
Hey,
I'm gonna
I
say,
don't know. You know what? Troll, maybe they might be if they're letting it go. If they knowingly know that this is happening. Now, I was gonna say that back when we were talking about it earlier when you said that, Jeremy. I was gonna say maybe they're letting this it go because at a certain point of it, they're getting some type of you know benefit
valid,
from it too.
valid,
You
valid.
know,
It's a
because you gotta
possibility.
think if you gotta think you think they're gonna are you gonna knowingly let somebody make the same clothes you making and they make profit off it and you don't?
Valid.
I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how big of a conglomerate business you are. You ain't taking a penny out of my pocket.
Yeah. That's you know what I'm saying?
So at
That
some point, Nike knows about it and they're getting benefit from it.
virtual hybrid says I can literally feel every stone through the sole of my joint. You stay away from Jordan ones, yo. But he's right though, and I'm gonna agree with him. When I rock my Jordan ones, you can definitely if you step on a rock or a stone that's slightly bigger than the average joints, you gonna feel like you might as well be barefooted in Jordans. I'm gonna keep it one in Jordan ones. That is, you might as well be barefooted. Troll says UAs are like the spider of the sneaker game.
Man, troll,
People are
I'm
scared
with you.
of me, but they help kill the insects.
I'm troll. I'm with you,
troll,
man.
man.
I'm
We
saying
gotta,
with the troll.
we're gonna
I
have to
don't know, man.
schedule
I'm gonna
some.
go. I don't know. I'm gonna see what's up with this. See what's going on in the
I
UA market. I'm
guarantee
not gonna
when
say
you
I'm gonna
check
get.
out his content, you're gonna be like, you was right. We're gonna have to get
Oh
troll
yeah,
on
no, I'm gonna check
eventually.
them out. I
We
want
may
to
have to
see.
add troll on to a live as we continue to do this, man.
Yeah,
Troll is amazing, man. I hate to
right.
say it, man.
Yeah.
I consider him something that sneaker game didn't realize that they needed. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you
Mm-hmm.
slice and dice it. And I'm not gonna put
Mm-hmm.
all trolls business out there, but If you
No,
follow his
but
content, you'll see exactly what he's been through.
yeah, well,
Trying to just do the right, just trying to show people. All he ever tried to do was show people like, hey, you really truly can't tell the difference at the end of the day. And people tend to try to. People actually came for this man, but at the end of the day, I have nothing but respect for him. I haven't seen anything negative from him. You know what I'm saying? Nike is lazy, too much boring shoes. Uh, I ain't gonna say all that because they pick and choose on the shoes they want to put the extra effort into, right?
hmm hmm
You know what I'm saying? You can tell when it's Travis Scott name attached to it, they finna go all out. You know what I'm saying? Certain Jordan ones or certain Jordans in general, they're gonna go all out. You know what I'm saying?
like right now they're
Some
putting all their emphasis on the dunks.
right. You know, dunks now is they're not they're there, but they you can tell when they put the extra spin on certain dunks. You know what I'm saying?
Like the snack cakes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when it extra special story, extra special everything, they want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Troll says they're scammers, yes.
Bro, I'm with. That's the type of. That's the type I am. I'm that type.
I think you should really link up with Troll, man,
I
especially with
am.
y'all
I
being
am.
the same with y'all being the same area. And I'm not surprised that you're clicking with Troll because Troll is somebody I instantly click when I saw the video. I couldn't help but like, dang, because honestly, he had done. If I had to sum it up, he had done something I had been trying to put out there for some time, but he just did it so much better. It's just like he said that he did the exact same story I was doing, but he did it better quality, better shooting, better editing, better. He put more work and more time into it. If I had to really keep it 100, and at the end of the day, no matter how you slice and dice it, I can't hate on it. You know, not that I would ever hate. You know me, I never hated on anybody, and if I did, I would tell when and or if I ever hated on anybody, I tell them directly to their face. But also, I also let them know it's because you motivate me. So even if I did hate on him, I would just say like, y'all. If anything, I'll say he motivated me because I had really stopped doing YouTube until he started putting content out. You know what I'm saying? So really, he's more. I look at him more of a motivation than anything. You know what I'm saying? Troll
Loyal.
says there are scammers, yes, but most of us in the UA side buy these shoes because we actually want to rock the kicks and not tiptoe around because of the price. Valid.
And
Because
that's what I'm
I
saying. That's me. That's me. Because any shoe that I get, I'm gonna wear. I'm not getting
yeah,
it to put
and I
it in
will
a
say that
plastic box.
there's some shoes I paid that I went on and put the money up and paid the resale price. But even now, when I get ready to put them on, it's like in my head, I'm like, okay, where are you truly going? What are you about to do? Let me check the weather. That's annoying. It is annoying. It's very annoying that I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, because you
I
don't
want the
have to
black
think.
cats anyway. I want the black cats anyway. So
Which one?
the J4 black cats. I
Oh,
want the
the
black.
Black Cat Force. Funny thing, I could have got them for retail, and I literally did a mall vlog on the Black Cat Force because I think I just pulled up at the right time where they hadn't sold out yet, and everybody's like, "Get them, get them, get them, get them, get them," and I was like, "Nah, ain't nobody. It ain't going that crazy. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait." Now I want them in the collection, and now they averaging about $400-500 when I kind of got. I think they were going for retail at 190, and I'm like, idiot. I'm an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like I not gonna say I'm an idiot, but like at the time I didn't think that deep into it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see
Come
what the
on now.
Black
If
Cat
you
4 is
see
going for.
any almost any shoe that's all black is gonna sell.
This is true because that's like my mom's favorite color. She's pointing out like all black just kind of go, and she's right. Let me see what the Black Cat 4 is actually hitting for right now. I got the Black Cat I want to say I got the Black Cat 13s, but I don't got the Black Cat 4s. Let me look up. Let me see what the 4s is going for right now. Yeah, Black Cat Force. Oh wow, averaging $600. Let me show you guys this. Right now, Black Cat Force is averaging $600, and I want to say retail on these guys was. Let me see if they got the
190.
retail on these joints. Retail on these was 190, like I thought they were 190. These were $109 shoe. I did a mall vlog, had them in hand on the screen, and I walked away from them. And now I feel like an idiot for walking away from them.
Hey,
But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm not gonna cry about it, but It is what it is.
It happens, you know. They'll be back out.
I
Yo,
mean,
what
yeah, like
are
I
you
said,
serious about that? Hey, look at that look at that 5.5.
what's up with the 5.5? Hold on, wait. Let me check. Let me check.
$50,000.
That's a that joke. That's a typo, man. That's a typo.
No,
That's a typo. That's a typo. Man. That's a typo, man. Who got?
jeez.
If you got $50,000, you better go open up you a
That's those M&Ms. That's an
yeah.
M&M
Go
for
open up a damn.
Jordans.
Go open up a business. If you got $50,000 to get a five and a half.
No, you know what? No, that's a good one though. I would I don't like I say I like to check out some of these sites to see just how some of the shoes look, see what they got, you know?
Virtual
As you
Hybrid says, anyone know anywhere I can get good quality AUs? I'm assuming he means UAs. So I think Virtual Hybrid, the person you may want to talk to is Troll. From what I've seen, he knows about he's like the if I would say there was a UA master, he may not be even the top of the food chain because I ain't even looked all the way into it, but he's definitely somebody who knows about it. I would reach out to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's willing to share the information or not.
I'm
And
sure
I'm not trying to
I'm sure he will. I'm sure he's
you know what I'm saying? It's up to him, but I'm saying like he definitely knows of it. And there's another person that's subscribed to my channel. I can't think of his name right now. I wish he would pop up on the live, but he's big in the UAs as well. I probably have to look him up on my Instagram because he's definitely hit me in the DMs a couple times. But I know Troll knows about the UA world. So yeah, if you're looking for the quality UAs, Troll definitely. From what I've seen, it looks like he knows about it. And again, it's
you know what?
nothing.
Troll is a silent killer. Those black cats, they're silent killers in my opinion. That's what I'm gonna call them. Shoes like that, they go under the radar like that, where you know you don't think they're gonna move. You know,
It's like the Jordan 4 what does. I got the what does when nobody wanted them, and now they're averaging. Let me make sure. Let me double check myself. The what the fours is going crazy.
mm-hmm.
Let me pull those up. But yeah,
The
they got
four
a
is just a
crazy.
good. The four is just a good shoe. That's
Yeah,
honestly the fours. The fours are probably probably gonna say my number two Jordan. Number one being the ones. Number two being the fours.
yeah. So these Jordan 4 what does. I have these in my collection right now, and
Mm-hmm.
average on them is three hundred
Look
and
at that,
fifty-five
man.
dollars.
Look at that, man. You can't, and then the one you can just recycle the breads over and over, man. That shoe never gets old. The
Yeah,
bread
you can
for,
you can see all the combinations, but retail on
yeah.
these was 200. So I paid 200 for these.
So what are they
But if
going for?
I paid 200 for them,
Yeah.
so they
So what?
200. But I got them, so that means like I could eat nothing less than 250 to get rid
Mm-hmm.
of them because I wore them a couple times, but I don't wear them like that. So I could easily make at least, you know what I'm saying? I'll make at least 150 off of them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So all right, so yeah, Troll just says follow him on Instagram. He told him to follow him on Instagram, and he'll take the red pill. Oh, he on the Matrix joint. Troll. That's
Mm-hmm.
what you got to watch his content though. I hate to keep trying to sell Troll because that's not my intentions.
I was uh I was just on his page on my phone and I see what he was talking about Warren Lotus. You know, and Warren Lotus, the whole Nike scandal with him.
Oh yeah, he done though because Nike. The thing is, Nike didn't care until they saw how much attention he was getting. In my opinion,
So
you
why aren't
know,
they doing so he's not doing anything different than what the UAs are doing.
true. He's not.
He's not
You know what
doing
I'm saying?
anything different than what they were doing.
The thing is he just more. I don't think the UAs is advertising as
Yeah,
hard as
like
he
he
was.
was, yeah, because he was straight
Yeah,
up putting his
and I ain't
stuff.
gonna say he was advertising, but once the celebrity's name got attached to it and it kind of started to take off, they're like, oh, wait a minute,
But
you know what I'm
it
saying?
was only with the shoes. So did they cease and desist his whole little get up, like the clothes too, or
I don't
just
think they touched the. I don't think they can touch the clothes. Well, I don't think they went after the clothes. I don't know what they can and can't do. I ain't no lawyer, but I'm gonna say
yeah?
this. I know they stopped the dunk joint stuff went away. I'll say
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah, we know that. We know. Actually, I just saw somebody on IG, not IG, but on OfferUp selling a pair of Warren Lotus. They wanted like 1,200 for them. It
So
was the Jason one. It was the Jason Voorhees ones.
hybrid striker says, "What do you think about StockX selling UA sneakers from Hong Kong?" I didn't know they were doing that. I'm not surprised, but I didn't know that was a thing. Allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly because we don't.
Well,
I don't know. I
like
don't
you
know.
said, like I say, StockX they go off that 100% guarantee that everything is authentic. But like you say, how are they knowing that it's authentic? They like touching the fabrics to know, you know?
That's what I'm saying. I'm almost positive even the top dogs at Nike are not even touching their own true materials half the time.
Yeah, Mr. Nike not even touching it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like me. It's like if you. It's just like if I'm the top
Yes,
dog.
Carnage. Yeah, Carnage. They are those new ones. They are.
Oh, you talking about them the banana boat joints? I still wouldn't mind having a pair in hand just cause. You know what I'm saying? Just cause. But I like I said, I'm not gonna pay to resell
What
them.
you do? Pull them out of the Ziploc bag they come in?
I don't even know. I mean, that's a great question. I haven't seen. We don't know what they come in.
They're gonna
What do
come
they
in like
come
a
in?
little. They're gonna come in a sleeve.
He says StockX also sell fakes. I'm gonna say allegedly. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised because at
I
the end of
wouldn't.
the day, there's humans involved. And like I've told people in my previous videos, at the end of the day, you're going off their best educated guess. I wish that somebody would step in and say, "Hey, we're making our best educated guess." Because if you didn't get them directly from a retail store or Nike or Adidas himself, then you're trusting me. And if I got a plug overseas that can do UAs like nobody's business, how do you know?
You won't.
You know, I don't want to scare people away from shopping there. Shop where I'm gonna say this: shop where you're comfortable, buy where you're comfortable. If you want to buy from StockX, by all means. If you want to go from eBay, which is when, in, or if I go to the resale world, I go to eBay because I get to talk to the seller directly, which still don't mean nothing because you still got to know what to say and how to talk to them and know what to ask. And to be honest, the only person that's going to know that is a person who's truly deep in the game. But with that being said, there's still a UA person who could just know both worlds and could play me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because you're going to either, I'm saying that to say that whether you shop at StockX, eBay, GOAT, Flight Club, Stadium Goods, what's the people on the West Coast? Cool Kicks, all of those guys, you're still going off your best educated guess. Are they accurate majority of the time? Maybe so, but it's still you're still taking the chance.
Mm-hmm.
He says, F StockX, they are some bull. You sound like you had a bad experience, brother. It sound like
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, but it sounds like you had a bad experience. Yeah, you got to say like Troll said, you got to say allegedly because at the end of the day, I don't work there, I don't know, and I ain't putting nobody's
Just yeah.
business out there. I'm not putting nobody's business out there, but
Well, hey,
people
Mr.
aren't.
StockX will be watching. Mr. StockX will be watching right now.
That's what I'm saying. People aren't afraid to sue. You know what I'm saying? And even if they have no evidence, it's still a pain in the butt to go to court. I know personally. There's never fun going to court. Period. As even if you win, it still is an inconvenience. I will say that. It says if you're buying through resale, get them off GOAT or eBay straight up. That's where he's comfortable with shopping at. And I'm gonna say this because I've had a bad experience off GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Again,
Mm-hmm.
allegedly, because they told me one thing, but my spidey senses were tingling and they just rubbed me the wrong way. And that's really kind of what brought this channel up. So I really kind of, it was a love hate for them. Have I shot with them since then? No, of course not. But at the end of the day, maybe I just got a bad batch. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe the person, a lot of people in the comment section of my most watched video were saying like maybe homie just was on his way out the door and really didn't care, which is a possibility. Okay, cool. So look
Mm-hmm.
like they're gonna link up. I'm glad we can make this connection, man. So hopefully Troll's able to help homie out.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's nothing but good things. And I know Troll knows how to
Mm-hmm.
move. So I ain't really worried. Even if it doesn't go well between you two, I'm not really worried because I know Troll definitely knows how to move now. Because I can say, if anything, you definitely learn from your life experiences. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's going to be a bad experience or anything like that, but I'm not worried. I'm glad you guys are able to make the connection. You know what I'm saying? Says, bro, you got to check the hundreds of videos on YouTube comparing UAs to authentic pairs, and StockX has been caught so many times selling fakes as authentic pairs. The proof is in the pudding,
It's,
bro. I'm
let
not
me put
surprised.
that in my notes. I'll definitely go check that video out, Carnage. Let me put that in my notes right now.
I'm gonna put this. I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm gonna say allegedly, but I wouldn't be. Nothing would surprise me at all. You know what I'm saying? Nothing would surprise me at all. You know what I'm saying? Would I be surprised? No. You know what I'm saying? And this live was mostly focused on trying to talk about the Yeezys, but we kind of honestly, you got to just let the channel take it where it's taken when you having good conversation. But yeah, that
Yeah.
no matter how you slice and dice it, and we can take it back. We're gonna end it off on Yeezy versus the Jumpman. But yeah, you can't talk sneakers without talking, authentic versus real now, which is sad because really, I remember the time where the last thing I was worried about was getting a fake pair of sneakers because they were so off. But now they're so dead on. It's like, I don't know. So I mean, it's hit or miss. Says, yeah, sorry to hear you had a bad experience on GOAT because I've had nothing but positive transactions with them and I've bought at least 100 pairs from them. Yeah, I agree.
Whoa.
Whatever
Wow.
you are comfortable
Wow.
with.
I'll most definitely call you experienced with goat. you know,
If you bought over 100 pairs, they love you.
just
You're a
off
good
just
person.
off goat.
Yeah.
Just off
First,
goat. Dang, how many pairs shoes you got,
yeah.
brother?
That's a good question. How many pairs of sneakers do you have?
Yeah,
That is a
you
good
just bought
question,
100
man.
just off goat, man.
That is a good question. You know what I'm saying?
Oh well. Hey, well, I'm going with Carnage. If you bought 100 pair, they were all good. I'm going with goat because
Yeah.
clearly they doing something right if they got his money that much times.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, like I said, it's hit or miss. But it also
Mm-hmm.
depends on what you're
And
buying. Like,
people,
what are you buying specifically? You know what I'm saying? Are you going for hype stuff? Are you going for stuff that's like it just sold out and you just caught an L, but nobody's really checking for them and you got a decent price on them? You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It all depends. Because when I went on Go, I went straight for the I went straight for the you know what I'm saying? I went straight for a hype sneaker, which was the cause. And as y'all can
Yeah.
see if I don't know if y'all can see in the background, I'm a fan of cars a little bit. I don't know. Don't ask me a whole bunch of questions about cars because I ain't the cars master, but I am a fan of what they look like. And those artworks, they're not legitly done by the person who does cars, but the person who did them, I feel like they did a tremendous job for what I want to have in the background. So y'all can take it however you want to. You know what I'm saying?
And Cause is a good brand. I think they're like very underrated under low key. You don't really see a lot of people with Cause. And
Yeah, a lot
Cause
of people.
really, it's almost like who is it? Like that Takashi guy. They do a lot of collabs.
Takashi.
The sunflower guy who got like the smiley face with the little rainbow
I
flower
think
petals.
I think I know what you're talking. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know. I may have to look him up, but I think I know who you're talking about. But I'm not really that deep into him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Like
I
him
want to
and
know how many pairs of sneakers do everybody right now in the chat. If you're in the chat right now, and if you're gonna watch this on playback, how many pairs of sneakers do you have in your collection, personally? Like that you know for a fact that I mean, I ain't gonna say that you wear or you don't wear. Just right now in your collection, have you took the time to count how many pairs of sneakers do you have in your collection? How many pairs do you have? That's what I want to know personally. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's pretty good question. Pretty interesting to know. You see it, or a lot of people are because you can have people.
Hold on, wait. He said he got about six
Six.
through 700,
You got like six
700 pair of shoes.
or 6 pair to 700 pair.
of sneakers. Like, hold on, wait, in your collection or like, hold
Dude,
on,
where
wait.
you live at? You live in a castle? Oh,
I'm
you
about to
know.
say, yeah, where you got the? That's another thing I was about to say. Where you got the space, yo? That's my thing. I don't got nowhere near as many as like that. My thing is like, yo, when it started to take up too much space, that's when I realized like, hey, I may need to downside. I got to get rid of some. You know what I'm saying? He said no flex. Okay, no flex zone. Okay, no flex zone. Good deals for the most part. I know how to authenticity check. He knows how to authentic check my own sneakers, so I know I'm getting legit. I don't care if people rock fakes or buy fakes. I'm with Troll. Like, yeah, like you got that many pairs of
100
sneakers.
pair for
Yeah, for
resale? No.
resale. Yeah, he ain't reselling, so I don't resell 100% against the resale game, but I have has to buy from third parties because of the damn bots. Bots is a whole nother video, though. Don't give me. I could talk probably an hour long on the bot world,
On
man.
bots, yeah.
He says my most hyped sneaker from Stock X are UA sneakers. If you think,
Yeah.
I understand that. So Troll,
And
you got
dunks,
about 204 pairs of sneakers. Dang, I'm lacking, man.
man.
I'm lacking big time because I don't have 204 pair. I'm not saying I haven't had this amount at one time, but me, I'm the type where the reason I got, and I'm not trying to sell no drop front shoe cases to nobody, but the reason I got those is like when I wake up and look at my shoes, I can be like, if I haven't put this on in X amount of time, and it's not a season sneaker, like you can say, like, okay, they make Halloween sneakers, they make Christmas themed sneakers. I'm like, dog, you gotta get rid of these. You're not wearing them. Give them to somebody else who truly want them. You know what I'm saying? This dude literally has said he has 600 to 700 pairs of sneakers.
Man.
Wow.
Hey, the proof is in
How
the
long
pudding,
have you
Phil.
been collecting? How long
And
have you been
do
collecting?
you have all of these shoes, or have you had all these shoes over the years? You know, do you
Yeah,
have
like
all
are
these
they
shoes right now?
these all shoes you can fit and
Because
wear?
I can't even
Or
remember. I wouldn't even remember having 700 pair of shoes.
yeah, like that, no. He said it's nah, bruh. Quality over quantity. I don't know, man. I can't see myself having those 700 pairs of
Okay.
sneakers.
So he's been collecting since he was 16. He's almost 35. So
But
10
wait,
years.
you've been wearing the same size shoe since you was 16? Which is a
I
possibility.
mean,
I'm not saying he hasn't
yeah.
because
I mean, that's possible. He could have.
it's a possibility. It's a
Yeah, he could
possibility.
have grown to full. He could have been his full height at 16. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It all based on your height, and if you're stuck there, you're stuck there. Because I think I've been wearing the same size shoe since like eighth, ninth grade, rough there.
Yeah.
And
See. Yeah.
we've been in and out of school for some years now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it is really a height thing. So it's a
Mhm.
possibility. If you, that's my thing. Why my sneaker, because I've all, we used to skate and stuff. So all those shoes they pretty
Mhm.
much gone. But some of those shoes I probably could still fit because I think I was in a size 10 then.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
man,
So
it's a possibility. But I'm wondering what the quality is looking like though. You know what I mean?
I mean, a lot of these shoes don't last past 5, 6 years.
Seven, 7 years is the magic number, and I'm putting that in quotations for the resellers and the big resale companies. That's their defense. Where if the shoe is 7 years or older, if it fall apart on you, they're not. You can't return. Well, they're not big on return anyway. But that's their defense of where if it's 7 years, you can't really argue with them. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, hey, it's a done deal, which I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? I got some shoes that's over 7 years old, but but you have to wear them too. It's some shoes that like, that's why I told you, get your shoes out the box.
Yeah. Okay. So at this point, we've been on for about an hour and 30 minutes. I think it's about time to start wrapping it up.
Yeah,
You
we
got
definitely
anything
can
you want
wrap
to
it up, man.
discuss?
There was a good stream for sure.
This
Yeah,
was
we
good.
definitely
Yeah.
gonna be coming back at y'all next week, either Saturday or Sunday. We're still kind of in between on the days. It's gonna be one
Mhm.
of those days, but we're in
Yeah.
between on which
Sorry about
one.
the consistency, and maybe that's what a lot of people expecting it to be tomorrow. It came a little
Yeah,
early.
yeah. we're
but we'll
probably gonna
definitely
lean
get on a
more.
regular schedule.
Yeah, we're more leaning towards more on Saturday because scheduling, and I know the games are more on Sunday. Sundays usually football night, so I mean, but we gonna play it by ear. But we definitely have to glad the people that showed up in the live, and the people that's
Definitely
gonna
good
catch the
talk.
playback. Yeah, most definitely, we appreciate it all. Appreciate the people
Yeah.
coming through. Definitely shout out to Troll Mageddon, and
Sure.
everybody,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to everybody,
Exactly.
not
Thank
even
all
just
you
Troll
guys. Yeah.
Mageddon in
Thank you
general. You
all.
know what I'm saying? We got to shout
All you
out
guys are
Kwame too.
very.
We got to shout out Super Kwame, right? Because he's in my comment section. He's on the lives. He's active with me. He rocks with me for sure. And I know Troll. I'm not saying all the rest of you people don't, but these are people that are sticking out specifically. So I definitely gotta
Everyone's good, man. And as I say, I'm just glad that you guys are. I just hope that you guys accept me and that you guys will also follow and watch some of my content whenever it starts to come out. And I'm checking for all you guys. Carnage, thank you for all your input. Kami, thank you for all your input. Troll, thank you for all your input. And for anybody that was watching, just thanks for the support. And like I say, yeah, it's gonna be something that we continue to do, and hopefully here in the near future, maybe we can have guest spots where some of you guys come in too.
we we definitely need to set something up with Troll for sure, man. We gonna get to top. This is
Mm-hmm.
our second one, man. So as I look at it, we're only gonna improve from here. We're definitely not gonna go down. We're definitely gonna try to aim to go
Yeah,
up.
no,
Definitely want to
exactly.
bring Troll on for sure. Y'all are definitely on the same time zone, so it'll be
Mm-hmm.
perfect. And we're
Yeah.
gonna get our topics together and keep going, man. But yeah, like you said, we've been on for over an hour and 30 minutes, man. We want to keep these no less than an hour. Hour and 30 minutes is definitely past the time we was really aiming for in the first place. But we wrapping things up, man. We're gonna get up out of here. Y'all know me, I'm Jeremy Jones. If y'all are new to the channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. And of course, man, hit that like button. It really helps the channel out, man. I gotta say that for every video. And of course, as my man gets his channel together, we definitely gonna promote him and get stuff up as well. Y'all make sure y'all follow him on Instagram, and we're gonna put our information out there for sure, man. So I don't.
Yep.
He wants to know what your YouTube channel is. He's still building it, right?
I'm
We
still
still,
building that right now, Troll. I'm working on a new IG and a new YouTube, basically just targeted right at this content.
yeah, he's targeting. He's gonna be more. He's aiming more for. He's more of a dunk guy, right?
Yeah,
He's not a
yes,
Jordan head. He's not
yeah.
like a.
I'm
It's
with
not that
Carnage,
he's.
like Carnage
Yeah.
said earlier. He's more of a Nike dunk and a Jordan person.
Troll does lives too, so we can definitely probably link up with Trolls too. Like I
Yeah,
know he
Troll.
doesn't.
Don't worry,
I know
man.
his
Don't worry,
schedule is a
Troll.
little bit more busy, but when he drops one, it'll probably be more favored to your time zone than mine. But
Yeah.
I don't mind
Hmm.
staying up late for you guys.
Yeah, no,
But
Troll.
yeah,
I'll definitely be checking you out, man. Man, you'll be definitely be talking.
yeah.
We'll
So
definitely,
definitely, we working on this channel. We don't have it there yet, but I know it's gonna be more catered to dunks for sure, man. But we gonna get up out
Mhm.
of this thing and wrap things up, man. Thank y'all for coming through and chilling with us. And like I said, I know the numbers aren't there, but y'all know me. I'm not based off the numbers. I'm not about the hype. I'm all about the love of sneakers at the end of the day. So we're gonna get up out of here. Devin, go and shout your stuff out. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to give your information out because you're building all new stuff, we gonna be back next week around the same time, either Saturday or Sunday for sure.
Hopefully, then I'll be able to, put a little more information out there about it. I'll at least have the page up. Maybe no content, but just starting to get the followers there. I'd rather start to build the following than start to put the content rather than just have content and false followers.
True.
So,
All right.
but it's gonna be worked on. I'll put it out there for you guys. So, yeah, to everybody that's out there, thanks for watching. And we'll see you guys next week.
All right, man. We out.
All right, peace out, Jay.
Later.